The ZPTC by-elections here in Pulivendula and Vontimitta constituencies are definitely drawing up quite a rack out here. In fact, here, be it on YSRCP turf, where I'm currently at, there has been house arrest of senior members of the YSRCP as well. Several cadres who have been detained here on the pretext that no untoward incidents should take place while polling is currently going on. As you can see, there's police bandobast on one side, cadres of the YSRCP on the other. It's a complete chock-a-block here at Camp YSRCP. But the leaders here remain confident and remain, in fact, cheerful in a sense that, yes, victory is nearby, given that Pulivendula and YSR Kadapa is the turf of YSRCP. I'm joined by senior leader, sir. Thank you so much for speaking with us. Sir, you've been placed under house arrest. Several of the other leaders of YSRCP also have been placed under house arrest. When did the police or officials give you any notice that this was going to be the conditions over here?
2 days back, police have given me a notice stating that I am a non-voter of that ZPTC area, and they have asked me to refrain from that area. As a lawful citizen, I will abide by that. But the distress of the whole situation is, one side, they have not allowed YSRCP cadres to go into that area, which we welcome also, because our intention is the police or the district authorities should enforce these elections in a fair manner. To accommodate them to do free and fair polling, we are the first persons to cooperate. But what has happened? The police, under the instructions of the direct from the Chief Minister's office, all these instructions have come from the the person who is actually ruling. So this is a Dhritarashtra palana. Just like Chandrababu Naidu is a Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana Lokesh is now, he is now in the reins. And he is encouraging such sort of a barbaric form of democracy. So he wanted to take some revenge. Something has happened in Kuppam during the previous elections, or he has lost the previous elections in Kuppam. So to take revenge of that, now he is encouraging all this violence here in Pulivendula. If you notice, thousands of people who don't even belong not to that mandal, to this constituency also, outers from this constituency, people from Jammu and Madgu, people from Kamalapuram, all the gundas since night, they have come and they're staying in thousands. They're planting shamianas outside the openly, and they're even serving food to all these people, all these gundas, and they're restricting the genuine voters from going into the polling booths. So by conducting such a false theory, false democracy, I don't know what they're going to achieve. So I wanted to bring this to the notice of the complete nation. The country should see what is happening. And if these barbaric activities take place in future also, what is the plight of a common citizen? Suppose if I have a desire to contest, and if police are not allowing me, if the administrative machinery is not allowing me to participate in the elections in a free manner, what am I supposed to do? Tomorrow I will turn a Naxalite. Tomorrow I will try to acquire some arms in order to protect myself. Whose role is this to protect the common people, and whose role is this to conduct free and fair elections?
So, but do you think this is like a tit? You've mentioned this looks like a tit-for-tat situation. Kuppam, they had lost, so they want the YSRCP to lose in Pulivendula. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Kuppam they have lost with the people's verdict. There, people have voted. Free polling has happened. But today what is happening here? People are not even allowed to go to the polling stations. You try to go into the polling station with a camera?
Jagannath Reddy is, charging leaders and cadres, saying that nobody should ensure that Pulivendula is not lost to the YSRCP.
It is not the question or allegations of one party, madam. I sincerely request you. You are a senior journalist. You have come so far. Please go and take note of what is happening. If you feel what is happening is correct, you please publish that. If you feel that YSRCP has done something wrong, you take it to the notice. Right. But such a barbaric activity, you cannot entertain somebody to talk some nonsense and to make some allegations. This is not the time for making allegations. This is the time where you have to react. This is your duty also. When some barbaric activities are happening, when this becomes a problem to the total democratic system, when the democratic system fails, it will be ultimate chaos in the country. We are here today peaceful just because of this democratic system. When you lose these values, now what will happen to the common public? Who is supposed to take care? It is not question of making some allegations, me making some allegations on somebody or somebody making allegations on me. It is a question of this is the time everybody has to react, every peaceful citizen. And if the police is not reacting properly, it is your responsibility to take this to the notice of the concerned people and see that justice is done and proper fair polling is done.
So, final question to you. We know that Pulivendula, YSR Kadapa has always been YSR turf. Be it by-elections, be it general elections, assembly elections or not, we've seen Kadapa time and again being won by the YSRCP. Earlier on also when Rajshekar Reddy was there, that was also the time we saw elections being won here single-handedly. Do we believe this ZPTC elections as well, it's going into the YSRCP kitty?
How can it go? You tell me, if people go and vote, it is 100%, it will go into the kitty of YSRCP. There is no doubt about that. But people, they are not allowing that.
Right.
Not taking note of this, they have made surveys. They know they are going to lose miserably. So to avoid that, now they are doing all this. They have not allowed a single voter to go and do the polling. And the distress is the villagers are being strangers in their own village. They have been targeted in their own village, and goondas who are there from outside, they have entered the villages and they are ransacking the villages, and the police is a silent spectator. Whose responsibility is this? I think it is the police responsibility. It is the responsibility of the district administration to ensure safety to everybody. And I think this is the time that even Human Rights Commission also have to intervene, because the rights of the common people, it is being lost now. Everybody, every person who has faith in democracy has to react to such situations, because whatever has happened now, it is a barbaric activity. This is not an election at all. This is not a reflection of any people's mandate. This is a pure goondaism, rowdism happening. Even press people are not being allowed to film the things. I request you, go there, take note, take the interviews of all the common people. It is not a question of taking interviews of a TDP leader or a YCP leader. You take the views of the ordinary common people, whether they were allowed to go and vote or not. If they are not allowed to go, you have to take their voice. You have to be the voice of those people who cannot make their voice.
Right.
Please.
Thank you, sir. As you can see, strong statements coming in there from the YSRCP. Yes, this is definitely a turf for YSRCP to win, but unfortunately, it's an undemocratic situation here, be it Pulivendula, Vontimitta, or where the ZPTC by-elections happening is what the YSRCP leaders have to say. More importantly, going on, they say that it's not just about leaders or cadres of political parties being targeted, but more importantly, the common public, the public voters are put at a disservice and an inconvenience is what are the claims that are being brought from this side.